Like, if you're a basketball fan, you grow up a fan, like, you love the Celtics, well, maybe I guess you could hate them, but...
Picture this. Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever walk into the historic TD Garden in Boston playing. The same Connecticut Sun team that gave her that infamous eye poke and body check back. In June, the crowd packed with 19,156 screaming Fever fans who turned this away game into their home court. But here's what nobody saw coming. Clark was about to shatter not one, not two, but 3 WNBA records in a single night while outscoring the entire Connecticut Sun in the final 5 minutes. What happened next will give you chills. If you support Caitlin and the Fever, then comment. I've got the Fever. Let's go. The last time these two teams met, Jacy Sheldon's eye poke and Marina Mabry's body check on. Clark made headlines for all the wrong reasons. June 17th wasn't just another game. It was a masterclass in dirty basketball that left fans absolutely furious. The officials let the physical play spiral out of control. Multiple scuffles broke out. Players got ejected. And Clark? She took a beating that had the entire basketball world talking about player safety. Fast forward to TD Garden, and you can feel the tension crackling through the air. This isn't just another regular season matchup anymore. This is personal. Clark walks into that historic arena knowing exactly what happened last time they faced the Sun. She remembers every cheap shot, every dirty play, every moment when the refs looked the other way. But here's where it gets interesting. Everything feels completely different about this Fever team. The arena transforms into something magical. Despite being an away game, those 19,156 fans create an electric atmosphere that makes TD Garden feel like home court advantage for Indiana. The energy is absolutely insane. You can hear a Fever chants echoing through the rafters of this legendary venue. These traveling fans didn't just show up. They took over. Sophie Cunningham steps into her role as Clark's enforcer. She's ready to defend her teammate against any repeat incidents. The Connecticut Sun tries to employ that same aggressive defensive strategy that worked before. They want to rattle Clark early with full court pressure and multiple defenders. Their plan? Let other Fever players score while they focus on containing the heart of the snake. But this time, the Fever are ready. Clark has her teammates backing her up in ways she didn't have before. The support system is rock solid. Every player knows their role. Every player is ready to step up when things get physical. The stage is set for redemption as Clark gets the protection she needs to play her game. You can see it in her eyes during warm-ups. You can feel it in how her teammates rally around her. This isn't the same Fever team that got pushed around in June. This is a squad that came to Boston with one mission. Show the Connecticut Sun what happens when you mess with their superstar. Something clicked for Indiana when they put the ball back in Clark's hands and let her orchestrate the offense. You could see it immediately. The pace picked up. The energy shifted. This was the basketball that made the Fever dangerous earlier in the season. The Fever had been struggling to find their identity without their signature fast-paced style. Too many possessions ended with forced shots. Too many turnovers from players trying to do too much. The ball wasn't moving. Players were standing around waiting for something to happen instead of making things happen. That's not Fever basketball. That's not what this team was built for. The Connecticut Sun's defense was specifically designed to disrupt Clark's rhythm and force her into difficult shots. They threw multiple defenders at her every time she touched the ball. They pressured her full court. They made her work for every possession. Their plan was simple: make Clark uncomfortable and force other players to beat them. Clark embraces the challenge. She pushes the tempo and gets her teammates involved in ways that made the Suns' defense scramble. Instead of forcing shots, she creates for others. Instead of getting frustrated, she finds the open man. The ball movement becomes infectious. 22 assists on 29 made baskets tells the whole story. This is what happens when Clark plays point guard the right way. Kelsey Mitchell catches fire with 20 points. She's finding open looks because Clark's playmaking opens up opportunities for everyone. The Sun can't help off Mitchell anymore. They can't cheat toward Clark when Mitchell is knocking down shots from everywhere. Her scoring becomes the perfect complement to Clark's passing. Natasha Howard dominates inside with 18 points and 13 rebounds. The balanced attack is working to perfection. Howard gets easy looks in the post because the Suns' defense is stretched thin.